In an age of fractured families, flaky parents, and frustrated children, a manly father figure is needed more than ever. That's why I've brought you the ultimate and inspirational parenting advice, BadRadChadDad.com. Hi, I'm Chad, owner and founder of BadRadChadDad.com, and here at BadRadChadDad.com, our mission is to give you the ultimate relationship with your child. Thanks to BadRadChadDad.com, thousands of fathers have become the Bad Rad Chad Dad their child needs. Here's some customer testimonials.
Bad Rad Chad Dad. According to that there Bad Rad Steve Dad website, I thought I was raising one of them there fairy kids. So I had to take him in the house and took him up to his mama, and I let him slap her titties around like there's no tomorrow. And let me tell you, he's got a hanker now. He knows what he wants. Bad Rad Chad Dad.
Well, me and my boy had a bit of a falling out, so I tried that there interweb zone thing called Bad Chad Tad whatever. It told me to try making something with my boy. So we got wasted on Jim Beam, took the tire off the old yard Plymouth, and made a Dallas Cowboys hat out of it. He said it was pretty fucking cool. Thank you, Bad Chad Tad Lad.
Bad Rad Chad Dad. I got off that Bad Rad John Dad website and took my boy fishing, and while we was fishing, he figured out how emotionally unstable I tend to be. As I drank a case and a half of Bud Light, started cussing God, and I struck the dog in front of him, and I got thinking, we don't have a dog, and oh, what the fuck. Bad Rad Chad Dad.
Visit BadRadChadDad.com and use the promo code GOOD to get 5% off your first use of BadRadChadDad.com.
BadRadChadDad.com.
Risen from the grave. You can run, but know that that can be saved. The good old game is all resurrected. The blood will flow like rain. And now you know their names. All the pregnant are back in the game. With a bottle of whiskey and control of the surface they reclaim. All the good old gamers punch you right in the dick. All the good old gamers return to kick you right in the cliff. Rolling you offended, spit down your neck. The good old gamers return.
I really just came on the show tonight to let everybody know that our Lord and Savior, the McRib, is back.
I've got a hanger. Now I know what I want.
I'm glad you know what you want, because I know what I want too. And it's the sweet, saucy Savior of McRib. This is not a paid for advertisement by McDonald's.
But we are open to offers.
We are. If you would like to send 14 McRibs each, Brandon will be happy to give you his address after the podcast.
We need 14 McRibs each and appropriate plumbing support.
Indeed. And all the blood pressure pills one can find.
Yeah.
Maybe some of them little fucking paddle things that George Clooney uses.
Yeah.
Wouldn't hurt. Oh, I want to bathe myself in the sauce of life. I'm Lyle. That's Brandon.
Hey, go fuck yourself.
We're the Good Old Gamers Podcast. It's the year of our saucy Lord, 2020, because it's never going to end.
No.
We're already determined.
It's Groundhog's year.
Yes, when the clock strikes New Year's Day, it's going to turn to 13/1/2020. So y'all get ready for it. It's coming. And we're in the last day of the month of my creation.
Mm-hmm.
November. It's November 30th. Tomorrow's gonna suck.
Yeah.
I am moving
Yep.
homes tomorrow.
Always fun.
I got you.
Yeah.
Come help me and keep me company, so that'll make it a lot easier on me.
Yep. I'll come help you move some shit. God damn it, it's gonna be cold. I might have to wear pants. I fucking hate wearing pants.
It's gonna fucking suck. I thought about that.
I hold pants in utter contempt.
It's actually been snowing today.
I know. That's just strange.
Snow and McRib on the same day? What's going on here? Something's awry.
Uh-huh.
There are mystic forces at work here. Yeah. At least it won't be snowing tomorrow. It's supposed to be like 40 degrees is the high. So
Oh, nice.
we're going to be freezing to fucking death out of the way.
I guess I better put on pants tomorrow. Fuck.
Good thing about it is we'll be in a big-ass U-Haul truck, and it ain't mine, so we will abuse the fuck out of the heater on it. But,
Well, I'll get my old coal forge out there or light it up in the back of it.
that's real intelligent. Let's put the door down while we do it. Oh, the sweet embrace of carbon monoxide. I read a thing about some Asian kids in a real poor area, I think, of China, climbed into a dumpster and lit a charcoal grill to stay warm one night and killed the fuck out of everybody in the dumpsters. I'm just like, yeah, carbon monoxide poison, being that you can't smell it, don't know what, you're not getting sleepy, you're dying. Like, you're fucking on your way out.
Yeah.
You better get some oxygen real quick. Like, you know, your little bubbles, like on Minecraft, are slowly disappearing. The next thing you know, that heart rate going to be disappearing too. That's awful to make fun of.
Yeah, they had it coming.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
They're taking our gerbs.
Well, you have a good Thanksgiving. You know how Thanksgiving's one of our favorites?
Yeah.
You have a good one?
Yeah, we cooked a bunch of shit. Didn't have anybody else over to eat it with us, so I ate all of it. I ate all an entire turkey.
Jesus.
Just engulfed it like a snake would. Just,
Unhinge your jaw and such. Oh, I'd love to see that. Nothing says sexy like watching a man unhinge his jaw and swallow an entire turkey. Did you fry it or did you smoke
baked it.
Ovened it?
Or roasted it, yeah. Use that injectable butter shit on it. Anybody who don't inject their turkey in the roasting ain't right. Everyone bitches about turkey being dry.
Is the same guy that bitches about his wife's pussy being wet. He's like that fucking dude on the internet. I can't think. Ben Shapiro.
Oh, yeah.
This woman has a medical condition. I think it's just called you've never excited a woman, dude.
Yeah.
Like, if I had to look at your face turns a vagina into a Sahara, into stone.
Yeah.
How does that feel? You have one superpower, and your only superpower is like drying vaginas up. Like,
very useful.
Are you really a superhero at that point, or are you just that guy?
Yeah. I love the butter injection.
Yeah,
I wanted to just put it straight in my veins, to be honest, but then I couldn't eat the turkey if it did that.
Yeah, you could just have cut all the meat off the turkey and pureed it, and shot it.
Yeah.
We had a turkey and a duck.
Oh, nice.
I got a Peking duck from the Asian market and carried, and we ended up throwing it in the deep fryer with the turkey for like a few seconds, crisping it up. That shit was pretty fucking good. Only thing is there's a shitload of fat on the duck.
Really?
Oh, man. And I don't know how to explain it. Like, duck fat has a weird...
It's more aerodynamically friendly?
I guess.
Ducks actually get off the ground.
Yeah, it's weird to describe the flavor profile of, like, gelatinous duck fat like that. Like, I don't know. It's just got it's on its own. I want to say kind of like a lavender-like taste, but I know that's fucking wrong.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's 100% wrong.
I don't know, man. I trust your palate, when I spent 20 minutes.
I can't fucking breathe like 90% of my life out of my nose.
Yeah. He spent a 20-minute monologue talking about the McRib. I think your palate is pro.
I'm telling you, man. Like, they're going to move me out to France and let me start making colognes and shit. Is that a hint of aspartame I detected there? I don't know what cologne would have aspartame. I guess something for like fucking elderly people. Could you imagine like one of the fucking those shitty cologne commercials where the people's like half naked and they just look at the camera and it's like serenity. You know, they just always say like one word or something really stupid like now I feel whole. Like,
complete.
Yeah. Bloom. If you are to bloom. Like, but it's just elderly people that are like old people. I'm talking like 80, 90 years old and they're naked.
That is the leather melting in the sun.
Yeah. They look like a clip of that movie Society where everybody just melds together in orgies. But it's just like youthful appearance. You know, they're just saying I don't remember where my keys are. Like, I just imagine it's all it is just like a fucking tube of Ben Gay with like a different label on like a fancy. Instead of Big A, it's like Poor Hom or some shit. Like, oh, that's the finest of the fragrances. It goes along with that skins of yesteryear line you can get. Not only do you wear their skin, now you wear their scent.
Your diapers and death smell. Do you want to smell like loneliness and confusion?
Oh, fuck. Shit. The dude that's like making the scents, just sitting there smelling it, and he's like, mothballs. Spearmint candy.
Insulin.
Bread pudding. It's just fruitcake. Get the fuck out of here. It's like the holiday edition. It just smells like fruitcake. God. We got on some tangents already.
Yeah.
You got any news or anything? I'm sure there is some, but
yeah, we'll do it. I saw that the AtGames pinball is up for pre-order. I'm gonna pull it up real quick.
Already?
So, yes, I'm kind of interested in this one versus the Arcade1Up ones.
God, man, AtGames though.
They got that AtGames Legends arcade cabinet, which looks pretty legit. Like, I've seen a lot of people really enjoy that.
Really?
Thing. Yeah.
My only experience with the AtGames shit is the Sega stuff, and it's really. I mean, I get it. It's like consumer, you know. It's the Dollar General Sega, but you can tell.
To me, the big thing about the AtGames pinball versus the Arcade1Up pinball is it's got a bigger screen, which to me counts for a lot.
Yeah.
So it looks less like a toy. Unfortunately, it ain't gonna have the Zen Studios pinball tables, which I fucking love those. You can get those on your phone. Like, I really love the Doom one, man. The thing I love about those is they incorporate things you cannot do on a pinball table.
Yeah, like that video game aspect kind of deal.
Yeah, like in Doom, that the pinball will teleport in places and stuff. So that's cool. That's the only thing Arcade1Up has running for them, though, is the Zen Studio games. And they have one of their cabinets they're coming out with is the Attack from Mars cabinet. So they got official Attack from Mars on it. Yeah, and it has the Attack from Mars art on it.
Well, I know what you're getting.
The AtGames one just looks better overall, man. I'm hoping that it will be moddable, and I could just put the Zen Studio shit on there anyway. And I imagine it'll be a lot easier to mod this versus the Arcade1Up, because just like the Legends cabinet, the arcade cabinet, it's got a USB port in the front of it for adding shit to it. So it kind of tells me that you can probably fuck around with it.
Yeah.
The specs on this thing is it comes with 22 games in it versus the Arcade1Up usually has like 5 or 6. These games are Gottlieb games, and but you can expand it with more. Like they're going to have like a marketplace where you can buy packs of them. And again, I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to fuck around with it and mod it. 32-inch LCD playfield, which I think the Arcade1Up is like 26 or 28 inch. Doesn't sound like a huge difference, but when that's your whole playfield, that's a huge difference. I mean,
yeah, I'm looking it up myself right now too.
I know when they first revealed the pinball for AtGames, people shit on it hard because it looked bad. Like, it didn't even have proper pinball legs on it. It was like a table with fucking like table legs on it almost. But they changed a lot of things after people told them it looked stupid. I'm not a big fan of the art on the Legends pinball, but you know what? You can fucking change art.
Oh yeah,
and I can promise you, with the modding community,
something throw on there.
The modding community that's out there'll be sites where you can buy ready to stick on vinyl art for probably $100 or less.
It just looks like cheap art that's on like cheap ass MAME cabinets.
Yeah. It looks like it should just say MAME on it, like instead of Legends Pinball. Trying to find the specs on the Arcade one. All right, the Arcade1Up has a 24-inch playfield, so versus the 32-inch, that's a huge fucking difference.
Oh yeah,
because you're talking about measuring diagonally. That's big. This thing is more close to a real pinball size than Arcade1Up, which to me is probably the number one selling point. It's got a 16 or 15.6 inch back glass on it, which will display like the dot matrix shit or whatever the pinball game normally would display. Versus the Arcade1Up is going to have a 7.5 inch score screen, not even a full proper display screen. Of course, the Arcade1Up it explains more about its specs than the AtGames ones does. So the Arcade1Up has haptic touch flippers with real flipper feedback, playfield knockers, so basically things that make it feel like the ball's actually running around. It's got tilt and nudge and all the stuff. The AtGames doesn't say that it does. Unless I'm just missing it somewhere in here. But overall, the AtGames one does look better. It is more expensive, I'm pretty sure. I think the Arcade1Ups are going to be like $500, and AtGames is going to be $600.
Yeah, it says, I'm looking at the reservation right now. You can reserve one for $20, and it says retail price is $599.99. Shipping cost is extra $100.
Yeah.
So you're looking at $700 if you get it shipped directly from them.
Yeah. See, as much as I would like to pre-order one, I'm just going to wait. Because I want to see the reviews on all of them.
Yeah, and like $700, man.
That's approaching.
You might as well save like the $500 and try to find an actual older pinball machine and wait. But, I mean, I get it because you get access to all those machines. Yeah,
and for me, is I've got a real one already. I just want the virtual for the variety.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I didn't have a real one, I would probably try to spring for a real one first. It's got a list of all the pinball games it comes with here. It's got Al's Garage Band goes on the world tour. Big Shot, Black Hole, Bone Buster, Sync, Cactus Jacks, Centigrade 37, Central Park, Class of 1812, Cue Ball Wizard, El Dorado, City of Gold, Genie, Gladiators, Going Nuts. Going Nuts is good. Haunted House is good. Jack's Open, Lights, Camera, Action, Pistol Poker, Rescue 911. That one's good.
Yeah.
Though I think it will lose a lot of its appeal because on that one it had like the little helicopter that ran across the playfield, and I think the digital version this won't have the same ooh-ah to it. Teed Off, TX Sector, Victory, and Wipeout. And of course, it is going to be expandable. Versus the Arcade1Ups will have like 5 tables each and non-expandable. Well, no, they're going to have more than 5 games. Let's see, the Marvel one is going to have Spider-Man, Civil War, Wolverine, X-Men, Thor, Marvel's Women of Power, A-Force, Ghost Rider, Venom, Fantastic Four, and Fear itself. But again, non-expandable. They got a Star Wars and an Attack from Mars table as well. That Attack from Mars looks pretty damn sweet, but yeah, the size and the lack of expandability really is a catching point for me. Does it have a game list on it? But I know it's going to have like Williams tables and stuff, I think.
This one thing says they're supposed to have like 300 games total.
On what's that?
On Legends 1.1, it says 300 games version, 350 games version.
Huh.
Because it's got like the waves that, like, it's got like the waves that they're releasing it to the pre-orders or whatever. It says Wave 1, 300 games version, then the Wave 2 is Arcade Legends 1.1.
You sure you're not talking about the Legends arcade cabinet?
Maybe. I'm looking now. I don't.
It's weird that they named them both as like Legends.
No, it's Legends. 22 licensed arcade pinball games built in expandable.
Yeah.
Then it says. No? See? Right there where it says like Wave 1 and shit.
Huh. Okay. Cool.
Maybe that's how many they've got.
Oh, hold on. That's the pre-order thing. That's like if you already own one of those Legends cabinets.
I got you.
They're basically giving preferred treatment to the people who bought into the Legends arcade. So
I got you.
And that Legends arcade cabinet doesn't look too bad if you're looking for a ready-to-go MAME type setup. For the price, though, I think I'd rather just build one.
Oh, yeah.
But the pinball's a little different. It's not as easy just to throw those together. There's a lot more things to think about with the pinball, at least in my experience with it anyway. And my worry with the pinball is I would fuck up the actual play experience on it, where if these people can get it down pretty good, then, you know, I know it ain't going to be a top tier virtual pinball by any means, but, you know, $600 might be pretty damn good. We'll wait and see.
Yeah. It's one of the things, like, don't know till try it. You know, it could end up being fucking badass.
The Legends Pinball also says it's going to have online multiplayer, which will be neat.
That'd be cool as
Each
shit.
player can both chat and watch each other's turn in real time. That's nifty.
That'd be fucking sweet.
Which that's another thing I've been seeing going on with the Arcade1Up releases. They're slowly doing more and more online gameplay things. There's rumors that they're going to re-release the Mortal Kombat 2 cabinet, but it's going to be online play.
Really?
Yeah, and I know the latest like Marvel versus Capcom and stuff are online play.
That's cool.
That is cool.
That was the main selling point as to why I wanted to buy that NBA Jam cab. Is just I like the idea of I get bored at 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm awake. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna get on there and play somebody in some NBA Jam till I get tired. I'm gonna go back to bed. Yeah,
to me too, that's gonna be what makes them a real selling point to people overall. Because again, most of these cabinets retail when they come out for like $300. $300, you can still throw together a halfway decent MAME setup. So it's just like, why would you do that for each individual cabinet when you can just have one cabinet that plays them all? Well, if each individual cabinet can play online, that's different. You can't easily do that with MAME. Yeah. There's a lot of bullshit you have to go through to play MAME games online. It's not just simple, select it and go. Yeah. So that would be a big selling point. I could see myself getting individual Arcade1Up cabinets like that for online play.
Oh, yeah. What they ought to do, though, is, like, I know it'd be a hassle, but they ought to, like, if you've already bought a Mortal Kombat 2 and they're wanting to make it online, they ought to make, like, a kit you could get for fucking
they sell you the board or something.
Upgrade yours.
Which maybe they will, I don't know.
Yeah. That'd be fucking sweet. Yeah. God, I'm just sitting here, like, racking my brain. I'm like, because, I mean, if they keep doing, if they honestly keep building fucking quality cabinets and selling them, dude, I mean, they could operate for the next fucking 30 years. Yeah. Just off old shit.
The fucking Turtles cabinet, if it had online play, that'd be amazing. Because it's, even when you have company over, how often do you get 4 players on that thing?
Yeah.
Very rarely. I've had my 4-player cab for a while now, and it's very rare I get 4 players on there. So having online where someone could fill that 4th spot or something, pretty cool.
If you're listening to the podcast, Arcade1Up, we know you are. Make that goddamn online blitz at home cab.
Send us some review units.
Yeah, no shit. We'll give you all the mad positive reviews.
Yeah, we are whores.
We know what we like.
We got a hankering.
There's a couple balls I'd like to juggle digitally.
Yeah.
That would be fucking sweet, though, if they released like an NBA Jam, NFL Blitz.
Blitz, yeah.
And
I don't see Blitz making it, though. It's hard to emulate. You got to have good hardware for it. And 2, you got to have the 49-way joystick. You can't just throw an $8 joystick in there.
Yeah.
I can run a half-ass on my main cab, but with an 8-way joystick, you can tell a big difference.
You remember they got burned up, but I had a couple of those. I had a couple of NFL Blitz joysticks that somebody we got shit from gave me. Mm-hmm. And that's how, man, that was fucking crazy. How many clicks that motherfucker would make in like a circular. You could put that thing on one of them boards for dumb kids or whatever. It's like a fidget.
Yeah, fidget things.
Yeah. I shouldn't have said that. They ain't dumb kids.
There are dumb kids, though.
Yeah, there are.
Let's establish that here on the Good Old Gamers
Let's just
podcast.
get that out of the way.
That's my platform as a political party. I'm running for president on that. There are dumb kids out there.
I'm running for president on the fact that McRib is back. Okay, I guess. Well, are we going to talk about video games?
I don't know, are we?
I really haven't played anything, man. I haven't had time.
Yeah.
Holidays, I'm going to talk about my Oculus Go.
Do it.
I bought an Oculus Go for myself for my birthday. And I mean, for the budget, entry level, it's no Quest or anything, but there's still some really fucking cool shit on there.
Oh, yeah. You still experience the intro to VR type things.
Yeah. Well, the main thing I've used it for is I got bored as fuck over the Friday after Thanksgiving last week. I didn't do shit. I didn't leave my house at all that day. At all. I was just I'm not used to being off work, so I was like, I'm just going to have a lazy fucking day. I'm not doing jack shit all day today. And I didn't. But I stayed on my Oculus Go. And I got on some fucking the VR chat rooms and just found different shit. Well, there's this app that are on there that I'm addicted to. It's called Big Screen. And it fucking rules.
You watch movies in the theater?
Get Big Screen on yours and me and you can hang out.
Yeah.
I thought of you the other night. You can host your own rooms and pretty much you can remote stream from your desktop. So I started my own room the other night called Godzilla and Chill, and all I was playing was Godzilla versus Mothra, and I had it set up there's different theaters you can pick, and one of them is an outside one where you got a fire built in front of you, and you're setting this little camp thing with a huge screen. Well, I had that playing, and I had 7 or 8 people in the room at once. Well, this dude was talking to me about Godzilla, and I was telling him, I'm like, I just put it on here. I'm like, I'm trying to watch all these and get an idea of them, and I was telling him about you and shit. I was like, my best friend follows this shit, hardcore. And some little dickhead in the room, excuse me, I'm blowing my nose. Because I'm sick. Lee. Some little shitbird in this room goes, could you please stop talking? I'm trying to watch. And I was like, then mute me, motherfucker. I'm the owner of this goddamn room. I'll talk if I want.
No shit.
And he was like, oh, my bad, man. My bad. I just want to be like, I hope your mother gets raped by razor blades.
No shit.
Fucking asshole.
It's not like you're in a real theater. If you want to watch it in peace that bad, just fucking
take your
download
fucking
it.
VR headset off and put the same goddamn movie on your TV.
Yeah.
But, anyways, that was my only complaint with it. But, like, just the sheer random amount of random shit people play. Like, some dude had a porn room going there, and I just, like, I got in there, and it was weird because all the avatars were, like, looking at each other, and the hands were, like, making gyrating movements. I'm just like,
all you hear over the voice chat is,
yeah, just real heavy breathing in the mic. You know, and it's just like, oh. Because you know all these people are sitting there with these VR headsets. They're in the Matrix beating off.
Yeah.
You know that's what's happening. So, I left there pretty quick.
Yeah, it only took you 5 minutes, huh?
But what's cool, yeah, it only took a few minutes. Clean my controller. Like, it plays 3D movies. Like, without, having the 3D glasses. And it's pretty effective. I watched Ready Player One in 3D the other night, and that was pretty fucking cool.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
I wonder if that would get around my 3D movie sickness I get from a lot of those. Being that it's not using the actual 3D effect.
It kind of did with me because I get motion sick real easy, that shit, and I haven't got sick not one time. Like, some movies, like, you can buy a ticket to. Like, certain 3D movies you can rent on there for like $4.99 or whatever, but they'll have like events where you sit with like 100 other people and watch the movie, and it'd be like buy a ticket for $4.99. Like the other night, they had Forrest Gump, Ninja Turtles 3D, and so it's primarily all 3D movies. Star Trek Into Darkness 3D.
Forrest Gump's 3D?
You don't understand why. I guess they really want you to feel what it's like to have crippled legs and almost get your ass beat.
I guess so. You can really tell Lieutenant Dan's frustration when he's cussing the hurricane. Yeah. God.
They want you to see everybody you know and love and care about die in 3D in all three dimensions. I'm not paying $5 to watch 3D Sally Fields wither away. I'm not doing it.
No.
But there's like other rooms. I paid $1 the other night and got into this one sponsor room and watched Pulp Fiction in entirety, and it was pretty cool. And it is neat because you're in there with other people and you can like just bullshit about movies.
Yeah.
I've really become a fan of that app though. Like every night the past week I'll get on there and I'll check, like, wonder what's playing tonight. Somebody was playing Friday the 13th Part 3 3D last night, and I watched the fucking end of it. Like I caught it about halfway through, laying in my bed getting ready to go to bed, jacked into the Matrix, watching this shit. It's weird. So everybody's like, man, have you watched fucking porno in there yet? And I'm like, I've had this thing a week. I don't want to give it every virus. I don't want to give my fucking Oculus chlamydia right off the bat. Like, it needs a little time.
Yeah. Enjoy its innocence.
Yeah, it's still a gentle little girl. Like, let it wear its flower dress a little while longer, then defile it.
Yeah, you can let it ripen a little bit. Oh God!
Careful. This is cancel culture.
Yeah, what are they gonna do?
It's not like nobody's canceled the Catholic Church yet.
I mean, I host this thing. Like, what the fuck are they gonna do? Get rid of our sponsors? Yeah. Why don't you email badradchaddad.com?
Yes, see what they tell you. You remember Lemon Party? They were our sponsor. Go visit them.
Yeah. Lemonparty.org.
Are you currently disenfranchised with the U.S. government? If so, tell them to suck a lemon at lemonparty.org.
I hope that got somebody. I hope that got somebody
just then. Like, I hope somebody that's just like, the Good Old Gamers podcast. What a delightful lemon party. Yes, yeah. Oh. I hope that made somebody turn to the dark side. Yeah. Like, seen two old men fucking. I've never been the same. Now I strike my animals.
That's what happened.
Just beating that cat. This is all your fault that I seen them fucking smelled like the Great Depression in there.
Well, I haven't played just a ton of shit either. Been getting ready for Christmas and Thanksgiving shit that we did. But I did get me one of those Arcade1Up stools. I got me the Asteroids one because I found it on sale online for a reasonable price because they're normally like $80.
Yeah.
Absolutely not worth that. I think I got mine for like $40, which is still on the upper end of what I consider it to be worth. But I was a little pleased with it. It's fucking solid. It's comfortable, and it looks cool. So if you can get them on sale, I recommend it. If you can't, I don't.
I seen a Ninja Turtle one on sale somewhere for like $40 online.
They're worth that. $40, you know, again, to me, it's on the upper end of it, but definitely not worth $80 goddamn dollars. Miles making it lovely to listen to this.
I'm sorry. I'm trying not to. I can tell it's 30 degrees outside because I haven't been able to breathe for a week.
I've mainly been playing trackball games though, because we got the 12-1 that we both have, and I got the Golden Tee. I've been playing a fair amount of Golden Tee. I'm getting okay at it.
Hell yeah.
Still trying to figure out just how to roll the ball in between full out force and barely touching the ball.
Yeah.
Because there seems like to be such a narrow range of how hard you got to roll the ball without just going all the way with it.
Does it make it easier to play the game without a bunch of fucking boat shoe wearing cocksuck steady ready builder? Yeah, alpha male, I'm dating my dad on the dig, it's great. Just screaming random shit.
It does make it easier.
God. Dude, I seen some guys at Auburn one time. They had a Golden Tee thing. We played at a frat party. First off, I fucking hate frat boys. Don't like them.
Me too.
Never met one I liked. So we're playing their fraternity. I'm already smitten to be there, and then the fucking dudes are over there talking shit, beating the fuck out of this Golden Tee machine, and I'm just like, I love that game, but a certain part of me has been like, oh, it's that game.
Yeah.
It enables these guys to chad the fuck out. Like,
it was the Guitar Hero before Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been playing it a fair amount. I got to where I really enjoy it. I'm getting pretty decent at the putting, which, you know, the more I played it, the more I realized putting's actually kind of easy. I mean, I'm not going to nail every putt, but I've kind of just realized you give the putt more ass than you would think. You think you just got to tap it in. Just give it a little tap. Tap, tap, taparoo. But now you give it a little ass. Even if you're right up on it, give it a little ass to it.
don't hurt to just ram it up in there from time to time.
Yeah. It's become probably...
Do you spit on the ball before you hit it?
Nah, I don't.
Okay.
I raw dog it.
My man!
It's probably, out of all of them I've seen and used, I think it's probably the best Arcade1Up cabinet they got. Just because between the construction of it and the selection of the games and stuff. I mean, it's all Golden Tee.
Yeah.
But it's got like Golden Tee, 97 through 2000?
They do that. They do that Madden.
Yeah,
thing
they do the Madden effect. It's all basically the same game but different courses, which is fine because that's what you want the cab for.
Yeah.
I've definitely played it probably more than that Star Wars cabinet, which I like it. It's fun, but those games wear on you a little bit more than Golden Tee does.
Yeah.
Because there's not as much finesse to those.
Yeah. Yeah. Star Wars is a hard game, but when you play it 200 times, you start knowing, okay, this is going to spawn in here. This comes in here. You know, you start figuring the fucking game out.
Yeah. I still don't like the Return of the Jedi one. God, I fucking hate that version. Is
that where we were flying like the speeder bikes at the isometric angle?
Yes. It does not translate to the yoke at all. I understand why they put it on there because it is the third one.
Yeah.
But no, it is not good. I detest it.
Just fucking. I know I've never had fun playing that game on its own. Much less.
It might be okay with a D-pad. The yoke does not translate to it. My brain does not make that connection with the yoke.
Arcade1Up, since you're listening, we're talking about Star Wars. Give us that fucking Sega Star Wars trilogy on Arcade1Up. Give us that motherfucker.
I've been looking for like a cheap used Arcade1Up just to mod and put nothing but that on there.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's like my favorite fucking Star Wars game of all time. Straight up Sega Star Wars Arcade.
It's pretty gnarly.
Love that shit, man.
I've been playing that and Missile Command on the 12-in-1.
Ooh, Missile Command's so good, too.
Ever since I waxed up my ball, it plays pretty nice. Yeah. Ain't no Roy Shield, though.
So say, don't be posting the high scores. He'll be down here in his Trans Am ready to kick your ass.
Yeah, he will. He'll juice up right beforehand.
He'd have to.
He'll get the juice and the Metamuse because...
Oh, intestines of steel.
I still remember seeing him in that bodybuilding contest thing. He'd flex and he'd go from saggy old man to like hulked up monster.
He looked rough, man. Like
it was weird.
You know, though, I just kind of hate to say it because a bunch of people give that guy the hill, and
he was right
with everything that's coming to light. It's just like, man, y'all literally were making him like the doomsayer, like the naysayer.
Yeah,
like I warned you kids not to go up in them hills. You know, like
there's fucker afoot of the
there's a
Twin
death
Galaxies.
curse up there. It's got a death curse. Like, oh man,
he's there and he kills.
Yeah, he bleeds you real slow. Speaking of random weird news, did you see any of the shit about Disney's announced reboot of Predator?
No.
I'm kind of intrigued. It's directly tied in with the original Predator universe, and they said they plan on keeping it R-rated. It's going to take place in the West, in the Wild West, in like the 1800s. Like a posse goes hunting a predator, and I'm like, that's kind of cool. Talking about the Predator that gives Danny Glover that fucking old ceremonial gun at the end of Predator 2. It's supposed to tie in through that kind of deal.
Huh.
And it's supposed to be like the Predator's first time like coming to Earth, and I'm like, it couldn't be no fucking worse than the actual The Predator, and that wasn't a Disney made one.
Yeah,
you know,
that's true.
They wanted it to be, because that Shane Black, I know you're listening, you fuck, he marveled the fuck out of that last Predator movie.
Like I didn't see it.
I'm gonna ruin it for you.
Oh, please.
The whole premise of that movie is a predator escapes from the predator. He goes rogue, and he's bringing humans something. They send out the engineered predator. You see on the trailers, the big, like, 8-foot tall one that just kills the fuck out of this little predator. Well, you don't know what the fuck the predator's after. And, of course, by the way, the main character is an army assassin who they talk about never sees his son. What just so happens, his son is so autistic that he's also a multi-dimensional computer fucking genius. Okay. They've never figured out anything about the Ouch in the Predator movies, and this kid literally figures out the entire fucking universe in like 4 minutes just from having a piece of a computer chip of theirs. Like, who's the Predator here at this point?
Yeah.
You know? So, lo and behold, this dumbass idiot savant kid and his dumbass idiot savant dad just happened to be in the right place at the right time. There's award-winning lines in this movie as Olivia Munn looks at the Predator. You know, they're actually called the Yautja or whatever. Well, the main bad dude in the movie goes, we call him Predator because it sounds pretty fucking cool. Fuck yeah. And all the scientists go, fuck yeah. And Gary Busey's son is one of the scientists. And
Jake?
Yeah, Jake Busey is one of the scientists. Talking about
No one remembers him.
continuing his father's work for Predator 2. And so when Olivia Munn sees the Predator for the first time, get this is the line she says, "You are one beautiful motherfucker."
Awesome. Great.
You know, play on "You're one ugly motherfuckers." That's like the tagline from that movie. You're one, you know. They say that in every Predator. Is like, "You're one ugly motherfucker." Like,
that sounds like it landed as well as in Godzilla King of the Monsters when they're like, what are we calling this monster? And one of them's like, Ghidorah, and the guy's like, gonorrhea.
yeah.
Like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Cut the Marvel humor bullshit
Let's
out.
just shit on the lore for shits and grins. But anyways, they do all this shit. All this stupid shit happens. And the whole fucking thing at the end of the movie, the scientists, they have this fucking, it looks like one of them butt plugs that loose women use. But it fucking is just this floating little ass plug that opens up and it shoots toward the scientist and makes a fucking Iron Man Predator suit on a human. And they translate it. And they're like, they translate all this alien speak. And I'm like, what is it? And they're like, it says something. It's called the Predator Killer.
God.
And of course, the main guy standing there was autistic son. They go, what is that? After the dude, it's like even got metal fucking dreadlocks and shit. And then it like folds back off, falls off the dude. And they go, what is that? And he goes, that's my new suit. I need that in a size 14 or some shit like that. And that's how it ends. And it's just like, I hate you, Hollywood. Like, why didn't y'all just make everybody in this movie female and have a female predator?
Yeah.
Huh? The whole time, she's not hunting skulls. She's not pissed off. She's on her period. Predator.
They call that one social predators.
You are one cranky son of a bitch.
God, yeah, that's all that sounded dreadful.
Or, you're one cranky motherfucker. Yeah, it was awful. I didn't mean to bring that up on here.
It's fine. You might have defiled the show, but it's fine.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
It is. I decree that it's fine. Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember how we got to this.
The Predator was like a fucking LJN movie.
Yeah. I could see it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. We were talking about games loosely.
Yeah, we do that on occasion.
Good old whatever podcast.
Yeah, this is a good old podcast.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
Dial and Brandon try not to kill themselves.com.
Yeah. It's right next to badradchaddad.com.
I don't know, that Bad Rad Steve Dad sounded pretty cool.
Sad Mad John Dad was one I wanted to visit. I gotta fucking sneeze again. I can't.
Well, damn it.
Say something until I sneeze.
Something until you sneeze. Shit, it didn't work.
I'm a bastard.
Blaw's blowing his face pussy into us. The rag.
It's wet. It's moist and warming.
It's ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, buddy. I got 2 nose holes too, so I'm up for some DPs. Who wants to DP his nose hole?
We have become a dreadful lot.
Yeah, we have. Have we even made it past an hour yet?
No. I'm still really waiting on my fucking send-in light guns. God, I want those bastards so hard right now. Like, I'm full on erection waiting on them. I'm ready for them to arrive.
Have you heard any more?
They're slowly shipping them out. But again, the recoil guns, which is what I got, probably going to be January at the earliest. Was originally supposed to be like October, then now December. Now it's looking like January. So
you may have to call them and be like, hey, why don't you send me my fucking money instead of those guns?
No, I want those fucking guns, dude. I've been waiting for light gun games so long. I don't want the fucking Wii remote bullshit.
Yeah.
I want the light guns. And that's what these are. I got the arcade set up and ready to go. I just got to get those things, plug them in, set up whatever software they come with, and fucking start shooting some zombies and shit.
It'd be worth the wait.
Yeah, I can't wait, dude. I'm going to throw some kind of a party with them.
Well, fuck yeah, I'm coming over. Whether you invite me or not, I'm here to play House of the Dead.
Yeah. I'm thinking about taking off a Saturday and then partying Friday night after I get off work.
You let me know. I'll take off that Saturday, too. We'll get fucking hammered. Go get him, Carl! We can fucking... I'll download the House of the Dead soundtrack and bring them in.
Oh, yeah, I want the movie one.
Kicking and wicked in the House of the Dead! Whatever. Yeah. Every time we die, we're going to have really dramatic...
They got Mad Dog McCree on there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking
See
sweet.
some real video cowboys on there. That game kind of sucked, but it was still fun.
I have it on Sega CD still, and it is pretty fun because all it ends up being is just like remember when to shoot, where to shoot, like trial and error. But I love it because it's that old school laser disc technology, so it's got that pause to like clicking over. You shoot me like,
yeah,
like that fucking 2-second death delay. Like that shit rules.
Your asshole draws up for a second. Did it get it?
And then if you don't get it, you'll like the screen to fall over and you'll see that fucking bearded guy. Well, you should have drew faster, partner.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck he says. Timothy's falling down the well.
Most of the shooters I got on there are actually emulated off the Wii version of them. But I'm not going to be using the Wiimote, obviously. Because the Wii is actually very fucking easy to emulate. Because the Wii is built like a mini PC, basically. Has a Radeon video card in it. Pretty standard processor. It ain't like the PS2, which has, a lot of the Time Crisis games on it. I'm going to fuck around to get those to work. PS2 is harder to emulate than the Wii.
That's a lot of the reason, too. We had as much shovelware and just random offshoot shit as it is.
It was very
Nintendo
easy.
made it easy to develop for and shit.
Versus the old PS2, it had like 16,000 different chips on it you had to contend with.
Yeah.
Even though none of them were strong, but they were spread
Do the
out.
math.
Yeah.
Took a cue from fucking Jaguar.
Was it the PS2 or the PS3 where they're like, you could send a rocket to the moon with this? I'm like, they did it with calculators back then. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, they did the same thing with vacuum tubes at one point in time. Like,
I can't remember. Was it the 2 or the 3 that was a big marketing thing for? I think it was the 2.
I think it was.
You could send a rocket to the moon with a PS2. Oh,
but
God.
this thing won't even play a goddamn scratch DVD.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm pretty sure they sent a rocket to the moon using a fucking abacus. Like,
I'm pretty sure if they told me I was going to the moon in a rocket powered by a PlayStation 2, I'd be like, y'all got a coffin ready for me anywhere? Because I'm pretty sure we're going to die. PlayStation 2s, man, especially like the old model with the motorized disc tray. Those fucking things are so notorious for fucking up.
Oh, yeah, I've had to fix a couple of them.
Me too. You ever had the one where the little gear gets out of alignment and you gotta literally fucking roll it and just roll that disc tray back down? That's what happened to mine. Because I was getting fucking disc read errors constantly. And I'm like, what the fuck? I haven't had this thing but like a year. Took it apart and it's what it was.
We'll say the original Xbox disc tray is pretty well engineered. There's a little rubber band thing that wears out. You replace that and they're good. Other than that, nothing else fucks up on it.
That's one thing. I mean, it is Xbox shit, but I mean, that's one thing you gotta give Xbox credit for is Microsoft knows how to build a fucking PC.
Yeah.
So
that's all from the inception. That's really all Xbox ever was.
It was just a way to like market a cheaper PC to people that didn't want to be PC gamers.
Yeah.
And they're pretty smart because being that Xbox has been around not even half the fucking time that PlayStation and any Nintendo product is, and to just come out of the gate instantly and establish that kind of market share, we're like, yeah, we're actually a threat to PlayStation and Nintendo,
Yep. And I give a lot of that credit to Halo. Halo was like the first easily access first-person shooter that played well. I still don't really give a shit about Halo. Never really have. Because I've played Half-Life and it's infinitely better. But before Halo, there wasn't many console shooters that were worth a fuck.
Yeah.
Halo kind of made first-person shooters the console genre. Because, before that, the biggest genres were always like sports games, really.
Well, too, Dreamcast had online play and shit, but Xbox was the first console to really mainstream fucking...
Yeah, the original Xbox Live service actually worked pretty well. The Dreamcast worked, but it was fucky for two big reasons. One, good luck getting a broadband adapter.
Yeah.
And two, you didn't have a broadband adapter, so if you were playing
56K.
dial-up. I played a lot of Dreamcast over dial-up. But the Dreamcast, I don't remember any Dreamcast games that played online that were really fun to play online besides Phantasy Star Online. Choo Choo Rocket was alright. I enjoyed getting my turrets pushed in on that one. There's some Tanks versus Aliens game. I can't remember the name of it. It was okay. I can't think of anything else. I think Bomberman was online and that was alright, but I never played it back then.
Shenmue had an online thing where you
asked about sailors, right?
I was almost sure you want to. Where do men get tattooed at 3 o'clock in the morning? Hello, Joe. I'm sorry. I'm just too tired. Ask me again later. I wish people really answered your fucking questions like that. Who's in my goddamn parking spot? I'm much too tired now. Perhaps if you come back about 3 o'clock, I'll have a different answer. Well,
I'm going to use that line the next time I get a ticket from the cops. He hands me a ticket. I'm like, too tired now. How about it around 3 o'clock?
Oh, I'm sorry. You just get pulled over and rolled over. I'm much too busy.
Yeah. Yeah. You're going to see me on the news getting George Floyded.
I'm much too busy to answer your question.
And essentially SWAT team busts open your car.
They're like, you say that, they're just pulling the nightstick. Is that so? Hello, y'all. That is what the definition of the word Shenmue is. Being assaulted by the officers. Just who the hell do you think you are? Get the hell out of my face. Whatever it is, that one asshole that works on the motors. Who the hell you think you're talking to?
What can you tell me about sailors?
I hear they hang out around the docks at 3 a.m.
Have you seen any men with tattoos?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not much help. The bad thing is I really enjoy that game. It's so fucking awful now. I literally just
I still need to play the third one. I've heard it's
I need to play the second one all the way through.
Me too. I've heard the third one is a dumpster fire, but at the same time, like, did y'all really play the first one? Because, I mean...
The main appeal of the first one was just the graphics at the time, because that was the first game that had that big of an open world where you can do all that shit.
The graphics and the quote-unquote open world, which, back then was about as big as you could get in a lot of games.
Well, that was the selling point. Honest to God,
do whatever you want.
That was the closest you're going to get to going to fucking 1986 Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Yeah. You can go drive a forklift and buy some gotchas.
The end of that goddamn game, the third disc, it forces you to get a fucking job.
Yeah.
What says this is just like life? So you're near the end? That's okay. You can work. You know.
Yeah.
My favorite part of that game is getting the fucking capsule toys and going to the arcade and playing Hang On the Space Harrier.
Yeah.
Like, or darts. Darts is fun on there.
Yeah.
Maybe I should try again. Oh, I love these. Like, you walk by the capsule. Oh, I love these.
Yeah.
Maybe I should get another. No, that's enough for today. Fucking. Onixie-san loves me. I better be home by 12. Puss. You're trying to find... Somebody just shows up and murders your fucking dad. You're trying to find the Land D guy that killed your dad, and your utmost concern is getting home by curfew. Something ain't ringing about. Perhaps if your father would have abided by his curfew, he would not have been murdered at the hands of a warlord. You know. Well, thank you, Yoshionoshi, whatever her fucking name is.
Gotta find out who murdered my father. But first, I'm gonna work 3 days so I can spend it all on capsule toys.
Yeah, no shit. Maybe if I take a break from finding my father's murder and play some Hang On, I will recenter my chi and find this bastard, Landy. Excuse me, have you seen any men wearing green dresses carrying around a mirror? I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I'm too tired. You have to come back later. I really do want to use that excuse.
I just wonder if his dad...
Everything in life.
His dad just would not let him buy capsule toys. Now he's dead. I can get all the capsule toys I want.
I'm going to show you, Dad. Perhaps because my father didn't buy capsule toys, it is why he was murdered. So now, if I buy capsule toys, I keep his honor alive.
He just shows up to finally fight Landy, and he's covered in like armor made out of capsule toys.
Landy just jump kicks him one time, it's like snaps his neck. Now you die like your pitiful father. Did they ever actually tell what the fuck Shenmue means, like, in those games?
I don't think so.
I imagine it'd be something cheesy, like he's standing there with the girl, like, that wears the orange, not Naomi or whatever her name is, but the orange-haired girl, or orange dress wearing girl, and he's like, you've spent 3 games and 6 discs to get here. This is the land of Shenmue. And it's like, fuck! There's a place! Fuck! Waited all them goddamn games and some fucking 2 acres of land.
It's a country club.
Yeah, no shit.
Y'all welcome to Shenmue.
Lord Landy's the fucking whatever I don't know.
He's the dean of the country club.
He's the dean. Yeah,
I don't know if they have deans, but they do now.
He is the Lord here. So whatever. We got any music?
Not yet, but with the magic of pause and with the magic of unpause, we're back with some music.
Yeah.
This little ditty's from Super Mario RPG Legend of the 7 Stars. This is like the Mushroom Kingdom theme. I love most of the music in this game, which, you know, of course, Square.
Yeah.
They were on point back then, and to me, this is still like the only good Mario RPG, because fuck Paper Mario.
I love this game. It's one I've never beaten.
Really?
Yeah, I'd actually like to sit down and play through this. It's got some pretty fucking hard shit.
It does, yeah. Especially the hidden Final Fantasy boss you can get to.
Oh, really?
He is
like an
tough.
emerald weapon or ruby weapon kind of deal?
He's one of the bosses from one of the games. I can't remember which one he is. I remember he has like these crystal things you got to destroy. He is the hardest boss in the game, though, but he's completely optional.
Nice.
I haven't played through that game in a while either. I used to be like autistic about it.
What RPG are you not kind of autistic about?
Dragon Quest, because I fucking hate them.
Yeah, they're pretty awful. I hated the original Dragon Warrior. Like,
yeah, I'm not big on Dragon Quest. I'm sorry. Nothing about it. Nothing about the characters make me interested, and the combat is bleh. I know it's Earthbound combat, but there's nothing to keep me there for it. Anyways,
It sucks, in other words.
Super Mario RPG.
RuPaul, girl.
Okay, then.
So impish and whimsical.
Yeah. I do need to play through this again. It's really giving me the itch.
I've got it on that SNES Classic still. Makes you wonder if the music's like this always in the Mushroom Kingdom, even when Peach is kidnapped and getting anally invaded by Bowser. They just railing her. The little toads are screaming, but they're like, hey! This music's still playing. She's like crying, her makeup's running.
You know she likes it.
Well, yeah.
Mario can't give her what she needs.
Well,
That's why she's always getting kidnapped.
yeah. He's such an oblivious idiot.
Might be the game I play and talk about next time.
That'd be cool. Think you can have it beat by then?
I could. I don't know if I want to.
How long of a playthrough is that game? 5 hours?
Hold on.
Longer.
Depends on how much you want to complete it, really. You could probably blitz through that game in 3 hours or so.
Really?
If you knew what you're doing, yeah. I'm sure the world record is probably -6 minutes or something.
Yeah. Well, I figured out after 48 years of playing the game, you can glitch through a wall here.
All right. See, I'm going to look it up. Speed run. I'm going to do 100% though. 100% completion because that gives you a little bit more idea of how much there is. Speed run. Super Mario RPG. Any percentage is 2 hours 46 minutes speed run. So that is not 100%. And I do not see a 100% playthrough. But yeah, hey, that'll give you a little idea of. Because, I mean, there's still almost 3 hours of any percentage. That's still probably 8 hours for a normal person.
Yeah, that's
Just
how much it'd take me because I'm awful at that game. I'm awful at all RPGs, though.
You just got to get the Ghost of the Phoenix down, Law.
God. I still cuss you for that regularly. It's like, that son of a bitch. I've been sitting here thinking about jumping out my bedroom window at 12 years old for fucking 2 months, and Brandon shows up and fixes my problem in 2 minutes. I'm just like, huh, this is why we're all going to die? alone. Shit like this.
Well, I think we've about exhausted ourselves. We're too tired to come back again around 3 o'clock.
I'm sorry. I'm much too tired. Try asking me tomorrow. Oh, hello, Joe.
We got a long day of moving tomorrow.
Yeah, I gotta get home, and I got a bunch of shit I still gotta do tonight. Unfortunately. Well, don't like us, don't comment, don't do anything. 'Cause you don't fucking do it anyways. But we're on all that shit. We own all that shit.
We're on the things and the places with the stuff.
Yep.
We're on the
We got a bunch of things.
badradchaddad.com. Leave us a review and a like.
Yep. Tell us your own personal story of how you've scarred your kids' lives. Man, that's it. Fuck. I'm done being witty.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Game over, man.
Game over.
BadRadChadDad.com